Wow, it's so hot. I did put some makeup on today, and so I can't do the no makeup challenge hashtag like I have done on the other days of this 30-day challenge. Shout out to David, who is leaving me some really incredible comments, comments that are inspiring new videos. And a comment from yesterday's video, which was about The 8 Rules of Love by Jay Shetty, a book all about love and relationships. And the question that he left on that video was, what would I do if I met my dream man and they were with someone else? Would I have an affair with them? Well, it wouldn't be my dream man if they were with someone else, because that tells you if you start a relationship in a situation that's less than ideal, like that someone is with someone else, then you know that they're probably not a loyal person in general. That said, you can definitely meet people in less than ideal circumstances, but they have to kind of undo those circumstances before they can create some new circumstances with you, if you see what I mean. I was in a situation a few years ago where I was attracting people into my life who were not entirely available. In some cases, they said they had arrangements, open relationships, etc. Another one I didn't know was in a relationship, so I found out. I was like, oh my god, this is crazy. I probably made a couple of videos about those people in the past, but I do think that I attracted those situations into my life because I wasn't loving myself enough, and I don't attract those situations now because it's very simple. I don't accept those situations. Yeah, I just think that honesty is the best policy, and if someone is with you and they're already with someone else, you know that they're probably not a very loyal person. That said, you can still meet people in less than ideal situation, but that means that they would have to undo that situation to start a new situation with you. I have a friend who started his relationship with his now wife in a very similar, in that type of situation, who both with other people, but they kind of like acknowledged the attraction, did nothing about it, and kind of resolved their situations with other people, and then they came together. And that's the honourable way to go about things, because I don't think your dream person should be available, and that says that to yourself that you are worthy of someone who is available. That's really, really important, because I do think after reading this book, where is it? Okay, I think it was this one, Living an Orgasmic Life. And it talks about when you're an avoidant person, like choosing people who are unavailable, and it can feel safe. I know for me, when I was in those situations at first, they felt safe because I knew that they couldn't go very far because there was maybe distance or something else going on, some kind of other situation, or it wasn't going to be 100% kind of how would you say it, emerging. There's always going to be this block, and that would be an emotional block, and there's always going to be something in my head saying, no, this is not right. You can't completely fall for this person. You can have sex with them, but that's it, nothing more. And that's easier said than done. But when I saw that these situations were getting a bit complicated, and that their situations with other people were much more formal than I could even imagine, then I definitely took a step back, and there's no way I considered them to be my dream person. So I think your dream person has to be someone who is available, and someone who is going to be who's going to reciprocate what you feel and what you desire. We don't know what the people feel, because yesterday when we talked about love, when you love someone, you don't know how you're defining it, you don't know how someone else is defining it, but there has to be a mutual intention there to kind of want to be together or try something or commit in some way. And I don't think your dream partner is with someone else unless you are accepting of multi-person relationships, open relationships, ethical non-monogamy, etc. That's not my thing personally. I respect people who have those relationships. I think they're really intriguing, and I'm always curious to find out how people manage things like jealousy, like logistics and time and all of that, and sex. It's just kind of really fascinating for me. But that's not something that intrigues me personally. I do like the idea of having or creating a cocoon that is created out of mutual desire. I think mutual desire has to be kind of my tagline at the moment about how I see relationships. I know when I speak to my friends about relationships, I always mention mutual desire. Is there enough mutual desire? Because that's what you really need to actually create something with someone. It's the most important thing, that you are both desiring the same thing, or desiring the same thing from the situation you are creating. So no, my dream partner would definitely not be my dream partner if they were with someone else. However, I do acknowledge that circumstances are not always ideal, and you can kind of like take note of someone and think, oh yeah, they're nice, but then maybe wait and see if they become available or not. And that is my video for today, a 5-minute video. I'm so tired today. I know I keep saying that every day. So tired, but I've got a good excuse this time. It's just been so hot, and I've been doing so many fun things. And tonight I have some friends coming over for dinner, and we're going to have some Indian food. I can't wait. It's going to be so cool. I'm going to do a Shiva Lingam ritual, whatever that is. I'll make a little reel or a TikTok about it. I might put it on YouTube Shorts, but we're going to do a little ritual anyway, and it's going to be a lot of fun and very witchy. Yeah. So anyway, that is today's video. If you have any questions for me, anything juicy, like about sexuality, relationships, dating, or any books, anything you would like me to talk about, don't hesitate to write to me at venus@venusohara.org, or you can leave a comment below, because I'm reading all the comments and I am trying to answer all of them. Have a beautiful day, have a beautiful evening, and I will see you tomorrow. Mwah.